before you trade him. But
The,
he
the,
is.
the G League is there for guys like him.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look, he's a baby though. He's only 20. Um, but I want to talk about Cam Thomas. Uh, I'm I'm worried that he's not what we thought he was.
Well, what do we think he was?
The next James Harden.
No, you might have thought that. I bet I was down on him. So maybe because of my perspective on that, he's surpassed my expectations. I mean, there's
Are
still
his
obvious
misses
flaws in his game.
are his misses mental or are his misses um because of lack of talent?
He doesn't miss where he scored from his whole basketball career, right? He hits the mid range shots, the pull ups. That's how he's made
I haven't.
scored all his buckets.
He hasn't done that so lately. Lately, he's looked
That's where he
terrible.
shoots the best from, right? He's not a catch and shoot 3-point player because he's never done it in live game
No,
action.
never.
But he's 19, and I don't
20.
think he's dumb. I think he's 20. I don't think he's dumb. I think he's like, these are the shots I'm gonna have to learn to hit. I'm getting wide open looks. So I think he'll become a competent 3-point shooter.
Mm. What kind of sub all star? Like a
No,
Eric Gordon
no,
type?
no. I don't think he's got that kind of ceiling.
Nah, he doesn't. It would be nice though.
I'm trying to think of a good comparison. Oh, man,
Thick Sean Kilpatrick.
no, he's. I hope not.
I hope so too.
Maybe like a version of Monte Ellis.
Nah, nowhere near. More like what's his name? Gary Harris.
Mm, he's not as big, but I mean, I think the ceiling for him would be like becoming like a instant offense, poor man's Jamal Crawford type guy. Maybe J.R. Smith, that level of player.
Yeah, now that you said that, I think thick Sean Kilpatrick is the right thing. All right, let's talk about these games, if we even have these games.
We can't because we don't even know who's going to be playing. Let's just hope that they play by Saturday and they start getting these guys back. That's the hope, because we're going to pick these games. I mean, I guess we could just assume health.
There's only two games this week, though. We could do it real quick.
All right. I mean, let's say they play Thursday. I mean, who's out there?
The Trailblazers don't have anybody in protocols.
Yeah, so we'll probably lose that game because we will, and we'll probably lose to the Lakers if this holds like this.
Oh, I'd be so disgusted if we lose to the Lakers.
Yeah.
I wanted to
I think
humiliate them.
a tough win anyway because our guys haven't played.
Nah, and all of their guys have played. They've been shit. But I feel like it would be so great if Kyrie plays. You see, that's like the crazy thing about this Kyrie situation. Like when people read what I say on Twitter, like it's like you have to understand. You know where it's polarized? The dads versus the single guys and the single ladies and the conspiracy theorists. You know what I'm saying?
Unhealthy
Like
relationship.
we have like Kyrie is the girlfriend that is hot. She's a bad bitch, but she's the problem.
Your mother doesn't like her.
It's worse than your mother doesn't like her. Like she's you ever see the girl like outside every single club, outside every single bar in America, there's a guy pleading with the girl outside the club.
Yeah.
And that's Kyrie. Cause I feel so bad for Sean Marks. Did you see the press conference?
Yeah, he had to go up there and eat shit.
He had to go up there and eat shit, and he looked so stressed.
Yeah, he was like, guys, what do you want me to say?
Right.
The guy's awesome.
Exactly. Like, you know what? At the end of the day, what they did is what I would have done. Because if that was my job, and my job is to win championships, I'm playing Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, come on. If they win the title, it makes a nice side piece plot for the 30
Right.
for 30.
Right. we'll talk about this for 5 minutes in that one, right? And 20 minutes for the Harden trade. And you know what? They just have to do the job. They just have to. They just have to do the job. Like all this COVID stuff, you know, who cares at the end of the day? In a sense of, and I could feel my wife giving me a face right now, as I record this. It's not who cares about COVID. It's there's nothing we could do with this dude. And the only thing, like, at this point, not playing him compounds the fact that he's an anti-vaxxer. He's an anti-vaxxer if he plays.
Right. And so what the Nets are doing, it does send a bad message, but it doesn't. It's not going to have like a major impact on the public's health.
No, we've got to hope that it's going to get together. I mean, it's going to embolden a lot of morons, but at this point, what can we do? He's not going to take it. There's no reasoning. You can't negotiate with terrorists. You just got to go ahead and do what you got to do with this dude. Like
right.
Let's win a championship.
Hope that the mandate changes in time for the playoffs.
Right, or hope that there's a cure or something. I don't know. Ivermectin. Yeah. Let's all deworm with horses.
Yeah. So anyway, look, have a good Christmas.
Dude, I'm gonna talk to you before Christmas. You're not gonna fucking wish me a happy Merry Christmas on Christmas.
I will, but to our listeners, and I know you wanted to end the show with some words of your own. So I'm gonna say go Nets. I'm gonna hop off and let you do your thing.
Man, later, man.
Okay.
My cousins listen to this show, and to all the people who support me and my family, and our goofy little fan media podcast. I want to say a heartfelt goodbye to my uncle Jean Robert Grandma at 70 years old passed away last night. He was probably the most wonderful man that I've ever known. There's never been a time that I've seen him, after not seeing him in a long time, that I didn't feel joy. And as we all know, and the people in our family all know, Mon Jean was special to us, and we had a major loss. But he will never be forgotten. He will never be slandered, because amongst us and amongst all my cousins who I consider my siblings, we understand what he was. We understand who he was, and we love him forever. Mon Jean, we are Pod Thorn, and we're out. Pod Thorn. Pod Thorn. Pod Thorn.